Hello and welcome to a Vinyasa flow. My name's Renee. Let's head down to your mat and we'll begin in child's pose. Big toes touch, knees open wide. Reach your arms out in front, allow your forehead to melt down to your mat and take a breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Find that ujjayi breath as you walk your fingertips forward and engage your elbows off your mat. And take a breath in and breath out. Feel the breath in the back side of the body. And start to shift up to tabletop. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press and round and curl, chin to your chest. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round it out. Chin to your chest, hips forward. Come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes under and shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet. Bending one knee and stretching the heel down to your mat, and then switching. Then press both heels down. Pull your tailbone up towards the sky and wrap your outer shoulders down. Press your inner thumbs and the mound of your thumb into your mat and your first finger. Take a breath. And exhale. Inhale, shift to high plank. And lower all the way to your mat. Point your toes. Inhale, cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Shoulders down, heart forward. Exhale, release. Slide your hands back a little further. Elbows squeeze in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, press up high plank. And downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Sink both heels down. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, flat back up, palms touch. Exhale, bow through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Shoulders in line with your wrists, heart forward, hips up, breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your mat. Inhale, cobra, point your toes, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Slide your hands back a little further. Inhale, come up, cobra. Pause here, start to straighten in your arms, shoulders down and back. Then lift your knees off your mat. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. So start to pedal it out. Bring some movement into your spine. Then rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, root to rise. Palms touch. Exhale, bow through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Open out your hip, bend your knees, circle out your ankle. Straighten your right leg, square your hips, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, gaze forward. Step it through. Shift your chest forward. Heel toe your right foot over to the right side. Both hands on the inside of your right foot. And stretch forward, shoulders down. Squeeze in your inner thighs. Plug your right hip crease back. And breathe. One more breath. Draw your back knee down to your mat, heart forward. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your right hand outside your right foot. Heel toe your right foot back in. Line with your hip. Tuck your back toe under. Lift off. Squeeze in your inner thighs. Crescent lunge. Inhale, both arms up. Draw your tailbone down, your hips forward. Breathe. Inhale. Sink and bend. Exhale. Start to find length in the back knee. Lift your chin off your chest. Maybe your palms touch. You cross at your thumbs. Breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Open out your hip, bend your knee. Circle out your ankle. Straighten your left leg, square your hips. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Gaze forward. Step it through towards your left hand. Draw your heart forward. Feel a stretch in your right hip flexor. Then take your left hand inside your left foot. Just heel toe your left foot over a little bit so you can press forward into your hips. Then squeeze in your inner thighs. Plug the left hip crease back. And breathe. Shine your heart forward. 2 more breaths. Then heel toe your left foot back, or draw your back knee down to your mat. And shine your heart forward. Breath in. And breath out. Tuck your back toe under. Lift off your back knee. Heel toe your left foot in. Take your left hand outside your foot. Squeeze in your inner thighs. Plug the left hip crease back. Crescent lunge. Arms start to rise up. Draw your tailbone down. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, sink. Breath in, reach high. Exhale, start to straighten in your back knee. Bend into your left heel. Take your outer arms forward. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe your palms touch as you gaze up, cross your thumbs. Find length in your elbows. And exhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, gaze forward. Step, maybe hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend into your heels, reach your arms up. Draw your navel in, outer armpits forward. Start to lift in your arms a little higher. Breath in. And breath out, sink it low. Create some heat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose, step it through. Stay here, straighten your right leg. Pull the right hip crease back. Feel a stretch behind the back of your knee. And maybe even lift your right toes up to flex your foot. Breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge, bend your right knee. Draw your tailbone down. Shoulders down. Sweep your left arm back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Heel toe the back foot back, find a deeper space. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, float both hands down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Gaze forward, step it through. Straighten your left leg. Pull your left hip crease back. Center your hips, take a breath. Then bow. Let your head hang. Begin to sandwich your chest towards your thighs. Maybe lift your left toes. And place the sole of your left foot down. Crescent lunge. Reach your arms high. Sink it low. Breath in. Reach your right hand back. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Heel toe the back foot back. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, flow, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana. Bend into your heels, arms reach high. Hands to your heart center and twist. Left elbow crosses your right knee. Press your right palm into your left as you sink your heel into your heels. Your hips are lower than your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, twist. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Reach your arms down and up. Chair pose. Hands to your heart and twist other side. Right elbow, left knee. Press your top palm into your bottom. Pull the right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Sweep your arms down. Come all the way up. Straighten your legs. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take your right knee up and use your hand, grab your ankle, and set your foot either above or below your knee. Hands to your heart, tree pose. Feel your lift in your inner arch of your left foot. Ground down, shoulders away from your ears. Start to reach your arms high. Open in your chest. Then bring your hands back to your heart center. And take your right knee in, flex the foot, and shift it back, arms follow. Airplane. Draw your chest down as your leg lifts. Your right toes point down, right hip points down. Navel in for that balance, shoulders away from your ears. Then place both hands down to your mat, lift your right leg high. Bring your hands close to your foot for a little more balance. Then bend your left knee, step it way back. Spin your back heel down to your mat. Heel to arch alignment, right arm lifts. Draw your left cheek under. Then rotate the right hip open, shoulders in. Reach bicep towards your ear. Extended side angle. So you can use a block here. You can have forearm on your thigh. One more breath. Press it up to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, toes in. Interlace your hands, breath in to lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. And stretch. Shake out the head. Feel a stretch in your shoulders. And take a deep breath. You can take your wrists over towards the right and gaze to the left. And shift them to the left and gaze to the right. Come back to the center. Reach your hands to your mat. Flat back pulls you up. Hands to your hips. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, float both hands down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Squeeze in your inner thighs. So set up for crescent lunge. Arms high. Hands to your heart and twist. Right elbow crosses your left knee. Press your left palm into your right as you twist. Shoulders down and back. Lift that right hip up and twist from your chest. Know that you can drop that back knee if you need it. Then gaze forward. Plant your right hand down. Left arm lifts up for revolved half moon. You can gaze up towards the left hand. You can bend your back knee, reach around and grab the top of your foot. And start to lift the knee, open the chest. Breath in. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, flat back up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Roll the shoulders down and back. Lift the left foot up, grab the ankle with the left hand, and scoop the left foot in the inner right thigh, hands to your heart. Tree pose. Shoulders down, heart open. Lift the inner arches. Reach your arms up. And grow tall. Crown of your head expands up. Maybe shift your gaze. And pull your hands back to your heart center. Take your left knee in. Flex your foot. And draw your left leg back. Reach your arms back behind you. And fly. Draw your left hip down. So square off your hips. Your left toes point down towards your mat. Shoulder blades pull back, navel in. Lift your arms higher. Take a full breath. Dip your chest as low as you can go as that leg lifts high. Then reach your hands down to your mat. Draw your chest down. Left hip pulls down. Bring your hands closer towards your foot. Sandwich your chest towards your leg. Then bend your right knee and step it way back. Send your back heel down. Right hand can be on the block or on your forearm on your thigh. Lift your left arm up. Left shoulder stacks on top of your right. Open in your ribs, so scoop the right ribs under and up and feel the outer edge of your left foot on your mat. Then bicep towards your ear, feel a side stretch. Reach forward, find that expansion. Navel in, and come back to warrior two. Scoop the right hip forward. Straighten your right leg. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You can place your hands to your mat. Pull your elbows in. If you have a tripod, plant the top of the crown of your head to your mat and start to shift forward. Lift your heels and slide your feet slightly back and start to lift all the way up for tripod. Squeeze your knees and ankles and breathe. Press the heels of your hands on your mat and slow and controlled, take your self back down. And bring your hands to your hips, flat back up, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, float both hands down. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Set up for crescent lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, arms high. Hands to your heart and twist. Left elbow crosses your right knee. Press your right palm into your left as you twist. Navel in. Pick your left hip up as you spin your heart open to the sky. Breath in and breath out. Gaze forward, right hand to your hip, left hand down. Lift your left leg up. Reach your right arm up. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. You can bend your back knee, reach around and grab the top of your foot. Open in your shoulder, lift the knee, and forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. And breath out. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Malasana Yogi Squat. You can step or float your feet outside your hands and come to a Yogi Squat. Heels down to your mat. Hands pull to your heart center. Draw your tailbone down. Use your elbows on your inner thighs. And take a breath. One more. And plant your hands down. Lift your hips. Walk your feet back out. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. And scoop it through. Warrior one. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, arms reach up. Take your right arm underneath your left. Eagle your arms. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, a humble warrior. Let your hands drape down, your shoulder drape down to the inside of your knee. And inhale, lift both arms high. Exhale, unravel. Reach your, expand your heart open. Both hands down to your mat. Spin the ball of your back foot, heel toe your right foot over to the left side, half pigeon. Draw your knee down, back knee down, and stretch. Elbows and forearms to your mat. Just allow the glute to open. And a couple more breaths right here. And start to lift in your heart, plant your hands down. Tuck your back toe under, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet, chest back. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose, warrior one. Step it through, spin your back heel down. Inhale, arms up. Take your left arm under your right arm over. Inhale, lengthen your elbows up. Exhale, humble warrior with the eagle bind. Let your shoulder dip in between your knee in line with your ankle. Head soft, back ankle strong. Plug the left hip back and breathe. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, unwind, expand. Another breath. Exhale, plant your hands to your mat. Spin the ball of your back foot. Heel toe the left foot to the right wrist. Over to that right side of your mat. Shin almost parallel to your mat. If you can get it there, your knee, left knee wide. And maybe bring those forearms down to your mat and sink into your half pigeon. We'll be here about 5 to 8 breaths. And 2 more. Find somewhere you can soften and sink deeper into the breath. And plant your hands down, come back to downward facing dog, tuck your back toe under, shift it back. Breath in and breath out. Rise to the balls of your feet, bend your knees. Step or float your feet through your hands, come to a seated position, reach your legs out in front. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, flat back, fold. Sandwich your chest to your thighs, shoulders down, gaze over your toes. And exhale, fold. Lift your chest up. Plant the soles of your feet together, knees open wide, chest open. And use your elbows on your inner thighs. And point your heart forward. And lift your chest up. Bring your hands to your knees, pull them in. Lengthen your legs up, boat pose. Interlace your hands behind your head. Widen your elbows out and lower your lower back down. Reach your legs up and nice and strong. Boat pose, pull it up. Knees in, pull it up and lower it down. Knees in, pull it up and lower it down. One more, knees in, pull it up and lower all the way to your mat. Knees in, give yourself a hug. And reach your arms out, legs long, breath in, and exhale. Stamp the soles of your feet to your mat, arms come into a T. Pull your knees into your chest, let your knees fall to the left as you gaze to the right. And take your knees in and let your knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. And draw your knees into your chest for one final hug. A hug of self-love and gratitude for making it to your mat. And reach your legs out for your final resting pose in Shavasana. Roll your shoulders under, slightly dip your chin in. And let your weight of your body sink into your mat. And take a breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. And if you choose, you could stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me for practice today. I wish you well, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Namaste.